Hello students, today I am going to start the next exercise, exercise 7.2. So you know that I had already started your 7th chapter and in my previous video I had completed 7.1 exercise and I had explained the basic concepts related to the percentage in that video. And those students who have not seen that video, they must see the video to understand the basic concepts of the percentage. And today we are going to directly start this exercise because of we are going to use the same method or we are going to use the same properties which I had used in the previous video. So you have to see that video if you had not seen that video. And today you can see in this exercise all the sums are given in the form of statement. So today we are going to solve these kind of sums. Okay, now see the first sum. Due to a reduction of 20% in the price of the computer table, its cost is rupees 3050. What was the original price of the computer table? So we have to find out in this case the original price of the computer table, because of after reduction of 20% in the price, the new cost of the computer table is 3050 rupees. So we have to find out the original price of the computer table. Okay, it is very simple sum. How we can start this sum? So let's see. Let the original price of the computer table is equal to x, because of which value we have to find out in the sum. We have to assume that value first of all as a variable x. So it means the original price of the computer table, we suppose that was x. Okay, then its new price, that will be equal to original price minus 20% of original price. Okay, you have to understand this equation carefully and then you can easily solve this sum. Why? Because of now you can see the new price is given to us. Here you can see its new cost after reduction, new cost is given to us. So we have to find out the new price. How we can make the equation of the new price? We have to subtract 20% of the original price from this original price. Because of its original price, we have to subtract the 20% of the original price, because of there was a reduction of 20% in the original price. So in this case new price will be equal to original price minus 20% of original price. So it will become new price is equal to original price we had just supposed, that is x, minus 20% of original price means 20% of x. And next you can see x minus 20 over 100 into x. We had just learned that how we can solve this one. In my previous video I had explained to you 20% of x means 20 over 100 into x. And next you can see x minus 20 into x is 20x over 100. And now you have to take the LCM. 100 into x is 100x minus 20x over 100, and after subtraction it will become 80x over 100. And this is the new price of the computer table. And now you can see in the statement its new price is also given to us, that is 3050 rupees. So in this case you can see, but new price I had written here, but new price is rupees 3050. Why? Because of one value is given to us and one value we have to find out by making the equation, and these two values are equal, because of this value is also of new cost, new price, and this is already new price is given to us. So we have to take these two values equal and then we can solve the equation. Okay, now you can see, so it means according to the condition this is also new price and this is also new price, so both values are equal. It means 80x over 100 is equal to 3050. And now you can see after rearranging it will become 3050 into 100 over 80, and this 0 and this 0 is cancelled. And now you can see in the next step we have to multiply this 350 with 10, it will become 30,500 over 8, and after division it will become 3812.50 rupees. So it means the original price of the computer table was 3812.50 rupees. So this is the solution. So I hope this is clear to you. It is very simple. Okay, now see the second sum. Due to increase of 25% in the price of the wristwatch, its cost is rupees 5450 rupees. What was the original price of the wristwatch? So in this case you can see the increased price is given to us of the watch, that is 4550 rupees, and the price is increased by 25%. So again we have to find out the original cost of the wristwatch. Again let the original price of the watch is x, and then the new price, that will be equal to original price plus 25% of original price. Now in this case you can see I had put a sign of plus. Why? Because of this time price is increased by 25%. In the previous case the price was decreased. That's why that time I use the subtraction sign here and I subtract the value. But here you can see the price is increased by 25% in the original price. So it will be new price will be equal to original price plus 25% increase of original price. So in this way we can find out the new cost of the wristwatch. Now you can see the original price, just we suppose now that is X. So here is X plus 25% of original price is X. And now you can see X plus 25% of X means 25 over 100 into X. Then X plus 25 into X is 25X over 100. Then after taking the LCM it will become 100X plus 25X over 100. Then it will become 125X over 100. So in this way we can find out the new price by using the variable X for the original price. And now you can see the new cost is already given to us, that is 4550 rupees. So in this way again these two values are equal because of this is also new price and the new price is also given to us. So the both values are equal. So in this case you can see 125x over 100 is equal to 4550 rupees. And after rearranging the term it will become 4550 into 100 over 125, and after cancellation it will become 3640 rupees. So the original price of the watch was 3640. So in this way we can solve this sum. So I hope this is clear to you. Okay, now see the third sum. By what percent B's weight is more than that of A if A's weight is 25% less than that of B? Okay, now see this sum. This sum is a little bit complicated but not difficult. So you have to see this sum carefully. You can see here we have to find out that by what percent B's weight is more than of A if A's weight is 25% less than of B. So means A's weight is 25% less than of B. So here we have to find out, suppose the value of B, let the B's weight is 100 kg. So in this case where these kind of sums are given to us, where we have to find out, where we have to choose the value, suppose the value as 100. So it means B's weight is 100 kg. Then A's weight is 25% less than of B's weight. So it means A's weight is equal to 100 minus 25% of 100. Because of A's weight is 25% less than of B, it means we have to subtract 25% of 100 from 100. In this case, in this way we can find out A's weight from this value, from this information. You can see then A's weight is equal to 100 minus 25% of 100. So that is equal to 100 minus 25 over 100 into 100. And then you can see 100 minus 25 over 100 into 100, and after these two, these 100 and this 100 is cancelled, and now you can see 100 minus 25 and it will become 75 kg. So it means if B's weight is 100, then A's weight is 25% less than of B, it means A's weight is 75 kg. But to make the comparison between A's weight and B's weight, again we have to convert A's weight as a 100 kg. How we can convert? You can see here. Now we have to write down these steps. You can see if A's weight is 75 kg. Just now we had found this value, that if A's weight is 75 kg, that time B's weight was 100 kg. So I hope this is clear to you. Means if A's weight is now 75 kg, that time B's weight was 100 kg. So it means here we can convert the value of A into 100. So by making these, by solving these steps, if then we can write down this. If A's weight is 1 kg, that time B's weight is 100 over 75 kg. So it means if A's weight is 100 kg, now we have to multiply this value with 100. So it means if A's weight is 100 kg, that time B's weight is equal to 100 over 75 into 100. So in this way we can convert the A's value of 75 kg to 100 kg. That time B's value will be is equal to 400 over 3 kg. Means if A's value was 75 kg, that time B's value was 100 kg, and now if A's weight is 100 kg, that time B's weight is, after solving, it will become 400 over 3 kg. So in this way we can convert A's value into 100. That time B's value is also increased because of its values. Now you can see 400 over 3 kg. And now you can see clearly that the value of B is more than of A? This is we have to find out. We have to find out that how much B's weight is more than of A's weight. So now you can see B's weight more than of A's weight. We have to subtract the value of A from the value of B. The value of B is 400 over 3, then minus 100, and you can see after taking the LCM it will become 400 minus 3 into 100 is 300 over 3. So after subtraction it will become 100 over 3 kg. So it means B's weight that is more than of A's weight, that is 100 over 3 kg. So this is the solution, this is the answer of B's weight that is more than of A's weight. And now we have to find out the percentage, that how much percent B's weight is more than of A's weight. You can see here now how we can find out percentage. Write down increased weight, more weight of B than A here, and write down here 100, that was A's weight, because of we have to compare the B's more weight on A's weight. So it means write down, put the value of B's more weight than A here and divided by A's weight, that was 100 into 100, this 100 for percentage. And now next step is 100, and you can see this 3 we have to take into the denominator, means this 3 we have to take in the denominator. So it will become 100 into 3 into 100, and this 100 and 100 is cancelled, and now you can see 100 over 3, and then after solving it will become 33 1 by 3%. So this is the percentage, means this is the solution, that how much B's weight is more than A's weight, that is 33 into 1 by 3% is more weight than A. So this is the solution of this third sum. So I hope this is clear to you. Okay, now see the fourth sum. It is also very similar to its third sum. You can see in the fourth sum, by what percent of B's income is less than of A if A's income is 30% more than of B's income. So here again we have to start the value by assuming the B's income rupees 100. So let's see. In this case we have to find out that by what percent B's income is less than of A if A's income is 30% more than of B. So in this case you can see that B's income is rupees 100, then A's income, that is 30% more than of A, that will be equal to 100 plus 30% of 100, because of A's income is 30% more than of B. So it means A's income will be equal to 100 plus 30% of 100, and then you can see 100 plus 30% of 100 is 30 over 100 into 100, and after cancellation it will become 100 plus 30 equal to 130 rupees. So this is the A's income, that is 130 rupees. So it means you can see A's income is 30% more than of B's income. So after solving we had found out this value. And now again for making the comparison of A and B's income, we have to convert the A's income into 100 rupees. How we can convert? You can see by following these steps. You can see if A's income is 130 rupees, then B's income is rupees 100. So you can see just now, if A's income is 130 rupees, then B's income is 100 rupees. And now you can see if A's income is rupees 1, then B's income, that will be equal to 100 over 130. And now next step, you can see here we can convert the value into 100 of A by multiplying both sides with 100. So it means if A's income is 100, then B's income will be equal to 100 over 130 into 100. So after cancellation it will become 1000 over 13. So in this way we can convert the A's value into 100, and then we can see the B's value also. If A's income is 100 rupees, then B's income is 1000 over 13. So okay, now you can see this 1000 over 13 is less than of 100, means B's income is less than of A's income. And now you can see we can find the comparison where we can find the value that how much B's income is less than of A's income. How we can do this one? We have to subtract the income of B from income of A, means the income of A you can see is 100 rupees and the income of B is 1000 over 13. And now here we have to take the LCM. 13 into 100 will become 1300 minus 1000 over 13, and after subtraction it will become 300 over 13. So this is the B's income that is less than of A's income. Now we have to find out the percentage. How we can find out? Put the value here of B's lesser income than A here, 300 over 13, and divide it by A's income, that is 100, and then multiply with it 100. This 100 for percentage. And now you can see we have to shift this 13 in the denominator, so it will become 300 over 13, and this 100 as it is, we have shifted this 13 here, it will become 300 into 13 into 100, and this 100 as it is, and this 100 and 100 is cancelled, so it will become 300 over 13. After dividing the terms, it will become 23 over 1 by 13%. So this is the solution of this sum. So this is the lesser income of B than A in percentage. Okay, now see the fifth sum. Here we have to find out that by what percent a person must reduce the consumption of the rice not to increase his expenditure if the price of the rice is increased by 20%. Means if the price of the rice is increased by 20%, then by what percent a person must reduce the consumption of the rice not to increase his expenditure. Means now we have to find out the percentage of the reduction in the consumption of the rice. Okay, now you can see in the solution, let the original consumption of the rice is x kg. Mean a person was consuming x kilogram of rice. That time let the original price of the rice was p. Means when the person was consuming x kilogram rice, that time the price of the rice was rupees p. Now its price is increased by 20%, you can see here, then its new price of rice will be equal to original price plus 20% of original price. Why? Because of now price is increased by 20% of original price. Then the new price will be is equal to original price plus 20% of original price. It will become original price, just now we have supposed that is p. Original price is equal to p plus 20% of p. Then p plus 20% of p, it will become 20 over 100 into p, and then it will become p plus 20p over 100, and after taking LCM, 100 into p is 100p plus 20p over 100, and then 100 plus p, it will become 120p over 100. So this is the new price of rice. Now you can see this is an important step, you can see here. So in the order to keep the same expenditure, one has to keep the consumption of rice to 100 by 120 of the original consumption. Means just now when you find out the increased price, new price, that is 120 over 100p, that time you have to multiply the reciprocal of this 120p over 100 by the original consumption. Means in the order to keep the same expenditure, one has to keep the consumption of the rice to 100 by 120 of the original consumption. Then its new consumption of rice will be equal to 100 by 120 into multiply of original consumption, that is 100 over 120 into x. X was the original consumption, and this 0 and 0 is cancelled, so it will become 10x over 12 kg. So it means now you can see this is the new consumption and it is the reduced consumption as compared to its original consumption. Then what was the reduction in the consumption? That was original consumption minus new consumption. Original consumption is x minus new consumption, in this case is 100x over 12. And after taking LCM, 12 into x is 12x minus 10x over 12. It will become 2x over 12. Then it will become x over 6 kilograms. So this is the reduction in consumption. And now we have to find out the percentage of reduction, that is equal to the reduction in consumption divided by total consumption into 100. Reduction in consumption is x by 6. Total consumption is x into 100. Okay, now take this 6 to the denominator. It will become x into 6 into x into 100. And now this x and this x is cancelled, and it will become 100 over 6. And then it will become 50 over 3. And after division, it will become 6 is 2 by 3%. So this is the percentage of reduction in the quantity of rice. So this is the sum. Okay, now see the sixth sum. A man receives an annual salary of rupees 1,85,000 in year 2009. This is 25% more than his salary in the year 2008. What was the salary in the year 2008? Okay, this is also very simple sum. You can see in 2009 its increased salary is given, that is 1,85,000. This was 25% more than his salary in 2008. So we have to find out the salary in the previous year 2008. So how we can find out? Let his original salary was x rupees. Means in 2008 year his original salary was x rupees. And now We have to find out again his increased salary. His increased salary is equal to original salary plus 25% of original salary. Why? Because of his salary is 25% increased in 2009. It means we have to add 25% in the original salary. That time we can find out his increased salary. So in this case you can see increased salary equal to original salary plus 25% of the original salary. Means we have to increase, we have to add 25% in the original salary. That time we can find out its increased salary. That is equal to x plus, because of the original salary is x, then plus 25% of original salary means 25% of x. So in this way we can make this equation. So it will become x is equal to, it means it will become x plus 25% of x is 25 over 100 into x. So it will become x plus 25 is multiplied with x, it will become 25x over 100, and then we have to take the LCM. 100 into x is 100x plus 25x over 100, and here we have to add the values. 100 plus 25 is 125x over 100. So this is the increased salary you can see, but his increased salary is already given to us, that is 1,85,000 rupees. So both values are equal. It will become 125x over 100 is equal to 1,85,000. So then x is equal to, after rearranging, it will become x is equal to 1,85,000 into 100 over 125, and after cancellation and after solving these values, it will become x is equal to 1,48,000 rupees. So it means his original salary in 2008 was rupees 1,48,000. So this is the solution. Okay, now see the seventh sum. The total capacity of a wheat down in 2007 was 3,000 quintals. The capacity was increased by 15% in 2008 and then 10% in 2009. So what is the total capacity of the godown now? We have to find out this one. This sum is very easy and very simple. So you can see the capacity of the godown in 2007 was given to us. So write down here the capacity of godown in 2007 is equal to 3,000 quintals. And now you can see in year 2008 its capacity was increased by 15%. So the capacity of godown in 2008, that will be equal to 3,000 plus 15% of 3,000. Why? Because of its capacity is increased by 15%. So its increased capacity in 2008, that will be is equal to 3000 plus 15% of 3000. So it will become 3000 plus 15% of 3000 is equal to 3000 plus 15 over 100 into 3000, and this 0 and this 0 is cancelled, and now you can see 3000 into 5 series of 45. So total value is 3000 plus 450. So after solving, after adding these two values, it will become 3,450 quintals. So it means the capacity of the godown in 2008 was 3,450 quintals. And now again you can see in the next year 2009 its capacity was increased by 10%. So it means now capacity of godown in 2009 equal to 3,450 plus 10% of 3,450. Now here you have to put the value 3,450. Why? Because if you can see the capacity of the ground is increased by 10% in 2009 from its previous year. You can see it's in the previous year in 2008 the capacity was 3,450, but in 2009 its capacity is increased by 10% than its previous year. So it will become 3,450 plus 10% of 3,450, and then 3,450 plus 10 over 100 into 3,450, and after solving it will become 3,450 plus 345, and after adding these two values its value will become 3,795 quintals. So this is the capacity of the godown in 2009. So this is the solution. Okay, now see in the 8th sum. In an examination, a candidate who scores 20% of the maximum marks fails by 40 marks, and another candidate who scores 45% of the maximum marks gets 10 marks more than the passing marks. So in this case, we have to find out the maximum marks and the percentage required for passing. Okay, now you can see in this sum, for the first candidate, he scores 20% of the maximum marks and fails by 40 marks. So with the help of this information, we can start the sum. So okay, now see that how we can solve this sum. So in this case we have to find out first of all the maximum marks. So let's suppose the maximum marks is equal to x. So by supposing the maximum marks x, we can start the sum. In this case we have to find out the passing marks for the both candidates, because of the passing marks are same for the both candidates. How you can see, for the first candidate we can find out the passing marks. You can see first of all for the first candidate he scores 20% of the maximum marks. It means, and he fails by 40 marks, means he got 20% of the maximum marks and fails by 40 marks. So you can see we can find out the passing marks for the first candidate, that is 20% of the maximum marks, because of he scores 20% of the maximum marks and he fails by 40 marks. Means if we add 40 to his marks, then we can find out the passing marks for the first candidate, because of he fails by 40 marks. So it means we have to add 40 marks here. Only in that case we can find out the passing marks. So the 20% of the maximum marks scores by the first candidate plus 40 marks, because of he fails by 40. And now you can see it will become 20 over 100 into x plus 40. Then it will become 20 into x is 20x over 100 plus 4 40. Now I had taken the LCM. 40 into 100 is 4000 over 100. So this is the passing marks of the first candidate. And now you can see we can find out the passing marks for the second candidate, and second candidate scores 45% of the maximum marks and gets 10 marks more than passing marks. So passing marks in the case of second candidate we can find out 40% of the maximum marks, because he scores 45% of the maximum marks, but he get 10 marks more than passing marks. So it means if he got 45% of the maximum marks and if we subtract 10 from this marks, then we can find out the passing marks of the second candidate. And it will become 45 over 100 into x minus 10. Then it will become 45x, and 10 into 100 is 1000 over 100. So this is the passing marks of the second candidate. But now you can see because of the passing marks for the both candidates will be same. So it means this is also a passing marks and these are also the passing marks. So both marks are equal. So by making these two values equal, we can make the equation and then we can solve this one. It will become 20x plus 4000 over 100 is equal to 45x minus 1000 over 100. And this 100 and this 100 is cancelled, and now you can see 20x minus this 45x is equal to this minus 1000 as it is. And then if we take this minus 4 plus 4000 to this side, it will become minus 4000. 45 minus 20, it will become minus 25x, and minus minus is plus, 4 plus 1 is 5000, and then after cancellation it will become 200. So the maximum marks are 200. So in this way we can solve this sum. And now you can see we have to find out the passing percentage also. So first of all, for finding the passing percentage we have to find out the exact passing marks. Now just we had to find out the value of the maximum marks, that is 200. So with the help of this 200 we can find out the passing marks. How? We have to put the value of this 200 in this equation or in this equation. Because of both equation, both terms are of passing marks, means the passing marks of the first candidate will be equal to the passing marks of the second candidate. Means here we have to find out the passing marks. We have to put this value 200 either in this case, either in this, or either in this. As I had just taken this value for solving this one, so I had put this value 200 here. Then it will become, you can see now it will become, the equation was for passing marks is 20x plus 4000 over 100. Put the value of x here, it will become 20 into 200 plus 4000. And after solving it will become 4000 plus 4000 over 100. 4 plus 4 is 8000 over 100. And after cancellation it will become 80. So in this case the passing marks are 80. And now we have to find out the passing marks percentage. How we can find out? Passing marks over total marks into 100. So passing marks are 80, total marks 200 into 100, and after cancellation it will become 40%. So this is the passing percentage. So I hope this is clear to you. So okay students, according to the reduced syllabus you have to do only its first 8 parts of this exercise. So I had explained all the sums of this exercise, and now you have to try all these sums by yourself. Still if you find any difficulty, then you can call me also. You have my contact number. Till then, learn mathematics and stay healthy. Thank you.